guess we're live. All right,
Yep.
so K form. We were talking about this yesterday, and so K form is conjugated the same way that you conjugate the dictionary ta form, uh, or or the past dictionary non-polite past tense form. Would you like a refresher on how we do that?
Hold on. Say that again. It is conjugated the same as the what?
The ta form,
Mm-hmm.
also known as the dictionary past tense form.
Okay. But not past negative.
Um,
Well, okay, hold on. So, Pat, let's flip back to my previous notes. Uh, so like, if we were gonna look at kuro, right? No, kuru.
yeah,
That's sorry.
kudu.
That was a ru. So it's like, so it would be like kita.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. So what's a te form verb?
Instead of ta, you
Oh,
would
it's te.
te.
Okay.
Yeah,
So kite.
kite.
All right.
And then it's just the different ways that you use te. So the reason it's called the te form, and there is probably an actual technical name for it, but in all the ways that people teach it, it's generally just called the te form because it's so multifunctional. It's multi-use, so most people just call it the te form. And we're going to go over the different ways that you use that. And so, anytime that you use the te form of a verb, it's going to be conjugated the same way you use the ta form, the past tense dictionary form. But don't try to conjugate out of the polite form. Don't say kimashite. It's
Ew.
kite. So just to clarify, don't try to do out of the polite form. And you said past negative. Um, I'm not 100% sure on if you can do past negative or not. Uh, we can. So that would be konakata, konakate. Um, I want to say no, you wouldn't, but I'm not 100%. That's not something I actually did research on, nor have I looked into it. Well, Google Translate, just doing Google Translate says don't come when I
All
say
right. So
when I say konakate. So yes, you
so
can do
I've
a negative te form.
I got something here. It was the Googles.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so you can use the negative te form to make negative commands like don't smoke or study hard. For example, let's take the verb taberu. The regular te form is tabete,
Mm-hmm.
and the negative te form is tabenaide. De, not te.
Oh, okay.
So
Tabenaide. I've
tabe,
heard that. Okay.
yeah. So tabete kudasai, please eat,
Mm-hmm.
or tabenaide kudasai.
Please don't
You
eat it.
can omit, huh? Yeah,
I'm
please
sorry,
don't.
just reading it.
Yeah, no, you're good. You can omit the expression kudasai, then it will just be tabete and tabenaide.
Which is
Please
what I'm
note
gonna
that
get
we.
into. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, because the. All right. Please note that we say te form and negative te form. Sometimes the form ends with de instead of te. For example, the te form of nomu is nonde, but not nonte. And in fact, all negative te forms end with de.
Okay.
Moving on to other negative te forms. Blah blah blah. Nothing specifically on past negative. Because it's just more examples on how to
No,
say.
there wouldn't be a past negative because in its base form,
Be-
te is a command.
okay, so is te the imperative
It's
form?
sort of the imperative form.
Okay, sort of the imperative. Okay,
So that's what we're going to go over first.
sure.
Like I said, there's different ways you can use it. So we're going to start with lone te form is essentially the imperative. I don't know if that's technically what it is or if it's just a use of it. For now, go ahead and call it that, and when someone in the world corrects you on it, we'll live with it. I've just called it lone te form here. Just to say when it doesn't have anything attached to it. Um, when it doesn't have anything attached to it, it's just conjugated by itself. It's sort of a command to the listener to do whatever the verb happens to be. Tabete, yamete, that sort of thing. It can be considered impolite to command somebody to do something, unless you're a superior in some way, such as a parent to a child or an employer or something like that.
A goddess to a shut-in that is a hero in a world.
Right.
Telling,
Tasukete!
yeah, telling him to save
Kazuma-san!
her.
Yes, yes, exactly. Oh, that fucked up my throat. Why did I do that?
Mm.
Okay. So that's really easy. Te form, you're commanding somebody to do something.
Okay.
And then there's please. Te kudasai. You're just slapping kudasai onto the end of te form. And you're just making it a polite way of commanding somebody to do something. You're not really commanding someone to do something. You're saying please. It's obviously in the same way it is in English. It's up to situation whether how much of a demand or a command it is. Whether they're offering something or whether they're demanding you do something. You know. So, yeah.
Tabete kudasai.
Tabete kudasai.
Yamete kudasai.
Yukuri.
Yukuri na.
Oops.
Yukuri wa.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Yukuri hanashite
Mm-hmm.
kudasai.
Mm-hmm.
Is yukuri slowly?
Yes.
Is that an adverb?
It's an adverb.
Yeah.
Threw a slightly more difficult one at you there.
I know my sentence structures,
Yeah.
and I do know enough of hanase kudasai, meaning
Yep.
that
Hashite.
obviously
Hashite
yukuri
kudasai.
had to be.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say hashtag kudasai?
No, hanashite.
Hanashite. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, and a lot of times you'll end up dropping the vowel. It's hanashite kudasai.
Yeah.
Rather than hanashite.
Hanashite. Yeah.
And so that's a good one just to know when someone's talking to you and you're like, I have no idea what the hell you just said. Yukuri hanashite kudasai. Alright, and now we're going to get actually learning sentences. You've been doing Duolingo, so you already know about basic sentence sentence structure of making A wa B des and crap like that. But forming more complicated sentences. In Japanese, run-on sentences are grammatically acceptable. Just
Gross.
saying verb, 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 verb is acceptable. So you can do that using a number of ways, but one of the simplest ways is stringing a sentence ending in a te form verb followed by a sentence ending in a te form verb followed by a sentence ending in a te form verb followed by a sentence ending in a regular verb conjugated, assuming that all the previous sentences te form verbs are conjugated spiritually in the same way as that verb. Or at least present or past tense. Usually past tense if you're going to string a whole bunch of verbs together. So the example I have here is Mise ni itte ringo o katte uchi ni kairimashita. And feel free to let me know at what point you would like me to start writing kanji instead of hiragana, and I will happily switch over.
That might be a while.
That's fine. I figure after the stream is over today, I will help you set up your Anki and we can start working on either a core 2K, 6K deck or a kanji deck of your choice, and getting them set up a way that makes you happy. So the sentence.
I'd be happy if I remembered to bring the right pen home with me, so I'm not using this garbage pen. It hurts my fingers.
Yeah, I just went to the Walmart, to the CVS, and just bought shitto pens and just,
Oh, this is from a hotel.
Don't tell people that. You can see the Sheraton logo. You can see the Sheraton logo. They're gonna get you. There you
It's
go.
fine.
And so, of course, in Japanese, more information is bad. So you don't need to say watashi wa every time for any of these. So I went to the store in English. You don't need watashi wa. Went to the store, or store to went. Apple, don't need pluralization. Bought. Home to returned. And that's a grammatically acceptable sentence. And it's assumed because kairimashita is conjugated past tense that itte and katte were both things that occurred in the past. And that arguably they occurred in series. You went to the store, you bought apples, and then you returned home. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
I'll check it this way. They're also assumed to carry the politeness. You're not, like, dropping politeness from using te form. Oh, I did mention negative te form verbs here. I guess I did look it up. I completely forgot about that. right, so verb compounds. This is a way you see te form used a lot. Te form allows you to combine more than one, usually just two verbs together. A common way, and I kind of broke this down into several different ways, is movement verbs being slapped at the end or at the beginning of something. So going back to that example we had up here with the apples, Ringo o katte kairimashita. So katte kairimashita is just combined katte and kairimashita into a single verb. So bought and returned home. Or there's a classic that you'll see in anime, when the kid leaves for school, or when the robot pilot launches from their hangar. Itekimasu. Go and come. Ite,
Gross.
like iku in te form, and kimasu as in kuru. Itekimasu. Go and come. They're going to go out into the world, and they're going to come back.
Oh, Jesus, that's awful, Rip. Sorry, I'm on movement compounds.
That's fine.
Can you go back to movement verbs? Oh, there you are. Okay, sorry.
I was throwing the adjectives tab in the same window so that we could switch
Got
to it
it.
easily. Yeah, it's quite often that like shopping will be buy and movement.
Actually, I need to. No, we should be okay. All right.
Or even movement and buying. So it might be I'm gonna go buy something. So it might be ite kaimashita. Which I guess I should put in as an entry. get Streamlabs to show back up. Sorry, everybody. Oh, there's no chat. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Alright, I wrote in another example there for the flip of movement followed by an alternative verb. Are you ready for progressive verbs then?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
All right. So you already understand what progressive verbs are in English.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A lot of people will call them ing verbs. So you're in the process of doing something now. So normally when you say taberu or tabemasu, I eat.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not I am eating. So to be in the process of eating is tabete iru. So you put it into te form, and then you add iru, which iru is the verb to exist. So
Okay.
you're slapping the verb to exist on the end of a different verb. It's the same basic concept we were just talking about of movement, combining two verbs together, but we're doing it with the existence verb.
Taberu, tabeteru,
Tabete
tabeteru,
tabete iru.
tabeteiru. Okay, so you don't combine it. It's
You
two.
can't. You do. You do. Tabete
Okay.
iru.
Tabeteru.
You kind of like. You kind of more like draw out the te iru. I think it's also important to know that you will sometimes find that iru is used in Japanese for any situation where in English we might not necessarily do this, where arguably the verb is something that you're doing over a long period of time. In English, we might say something like, I live in blank. Like, I live in California. You live in Ohio. But those are arguably something we don't do for a single instance. We do that over a period of time. You don't live in Ohio for an instance. Like you eat for an instant. You live in a place for a period of time. It's something you do for a period of time. It's something that is progressive. So, sunde. What is that? That sunde is the te form of a verb I don't know how to use outside of the te form. I don't know how to unconjugate sunde. Sundeiru is to live somewhere. Sacramento ni sundeimasu.
Mm.
I
Sunday Mass. Got it.
I live in Sacramento. But not just I live in Sacramento, I am living in Sacramento. ING. So you have to keep an eye out for certain things that in English, at least grammatically, we don't progressivize that logically maybe we should, even if we don't grammatically do it. That they do in Japanese. I can't, other than living in a location, I can't tell you off the top of my head what those things are.
Okay.
So it's just something to keep an eye out for. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. And the last one here is one that I'm still struggling with. Aru.
Yes.
Technically, this is... I don't know if this is supposed to be the aru that is paired with iru, as in iru and aru, the two existing verbs, where iru is for living creatures and aru is for inanimate objects. But aru is another te form additive that is... It's a stative compound. I've tried looking it up and researching it, and I don't quite understand it from what I've read online. And what I've written here is the best I can get, and a lot of that is me apologizing. The best example I have is what is written there. Which is katearu. Oops. Not kate. What the hell am I trying to do? Hiku? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I can't think my words. Oh my god. Right, kaku. It's just trying to tell me I'm trying to use a different one. I thought it was kaku. So, oh, kaki. Kaite. There we go. Oh, I can conjugate, I swear to God. Kaite. Kaitearu. Kaitearu is written there. Like... is written. Like, not the past tense of wrote, but is written. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because it sort of does to me, and at the same time doesn't.
I don't know if it's because it's the different language or not, whatnot, but it feels passive versus active.
But there are other ways to do passive and active in Japanese as well.
Don't mind me. Still trying to figure out how the best way to write Ru.
The hiragana?
Yeah.
Write a 3 and then put a little loopy on it.
That's what it feels like, but it just feels
It
weird.
feels wrong, doesn't it?
It feels so wrong.
It feels so wrong.
It doesn't look anything like the digital version.
You gotta kind of draw like a hard beginning rather than like a curvy 3.
Oh, I know. But like...
Yeah, I know.
Bleh.
You'll be judged for your handwriting anyway, you know. Okay, yeah. So, it's something I'll have to look more into. It has been done and continues to exist in this state. I guess.
There's a word for that.
I'm sure there is. And I'm sure there's some distinction between that and progressive.
Future perfect tense. That's the word I was looking for. Words. Well, I don't know. That's a will have.
Yeah, right.
Maybe a past perfect?
I guess.
Perfect.
That sounds like that's getting into like some time travel. Will have always been, going to have been.
Dude, the
first
time I ever learned about the names for these awful tenses that we just take for granted in English was during Latin class. So you're talking about fucking time travel.
Yeah.
Sorry, the past perfect tense indicates an action that was completed at some point in the past before something else had happened. It's the super past.
The super past.
Yeah. The future perfect
was
is
already
an action. The future perfect
done.
is something that will be completed in the future. Yeah.
That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. It's awful. Language sucks.
All right.
All language is suffering.
Be aware with iru. When I say adding ing in English, when we do that in English, we can also mean to nominalize a verb. But when we do te iru in Japanese, we are not nominalizing a verb. We are only making a verb progressive. So te iru makes a verb into eating, but that doesn't make it into the concept of eating. It does not make it into the noun eating. It does not nominalize it like it does in English. That make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I had to explain that to my class because my teacher was having trouble explaining that to them. So I wanted to include that here in case that didn't come across. So that's the end of what I understand about te form at the moment. Adjectives. Kablams. Now, I say there's 3 types. There are not really 3 types. There's only 2. But E, good, is sort of an irregular verb. Or verb? Good lord. An irregular adjective. In the sense that it conjugates weird. Because adjectives conjugate. And arguably, there's really only one adjective type. Because non-adjectives are not actually adjectives. Non-adjectives are actually verbs. At least, that's how they're technically classified in Japanese. But as far as we care, they're actually adjectives. Because that's how you're going to think about them anyway. It's going to be really hard to override how you use them, because they're going to use them as descriptives anyway. And just for funsies, you're going to have some that are technically either one. Like oki or okina. Yay! Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
Exceptions to the rules just make every language interesting.
They're the worst.
They're the worst. And the best. Alright, so the two types of adjectives are E adjectives, which are pure adjectives. And in English, what we would call adjectival nouns or na-adjectives. In Japanese, they call them adjectival verbs because they think of them as being combined with the da, des copula first, and then dropping it to be combined. It's weird. We consider them adjectival nouns. Because they can either be a noun or they can be an adjective. Whatever. Alright, so E adjectives. When ending in a lone E, not paired with a consonant. And again, just like the uru verbs, not all squares are rectangles. I got that backwards. Not all rectangles are squares, kind of thing. An adjective is an E adjective. The irregular adjective E is also an E adjective, but conjugates differently than the others. And for some insane reason, I did not include it in here. Insert row below. E. Push. Yoing. No, cut. What are you doing? What? Whoa. I need to load file. Awesome. Hope that way that didn't fuck shit up. Alright. Can I click, please? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So embarrassed. What? Why? Man, it's really not happy with my tables today. Okay. So the reason the E adjective is not considered a noun is that it can't be you don't combine it with the da copula. It can technically be combined with the des copula for the sake of politeness. barely put a single cell in before it fucking dies. I'm sorry I didn't get this entry done before stream.
Well, if you would, I mean, I was saying, if you want more time to prep it, got 15 minutes. We could probably do some reading instead.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That's a lot of text to go through on here. All right. What would you like to read? Dragon Ball. I don't know if I have my copy. Let me turn.
I actually don't want to because it has kanji in it, and while it does also have furigana, the furigana is impossible to read as copy. But it is Dragon Ball Volume 1 in Japanese. So. I've got Yatsuba.
I don't know where my Yatsuba toe folder is to be able to open that up real quick.
Oh. Hold on a sec.
Give me half a sec.
Sure.
There it is. Yatsuba toe. Open with. CD. Alright. And I guess I kind of want the cam. I don't need the Chrome open. Oh, I don't have your shit. I don't have your shit set up.
It's okay.
Sorry.
That's alright.
I'll have to set it up there.
Yatsubato. Hikoshi. Yatsuba. And whatever Hikoshi is.
Hikoshi. Moving.
Okay. That makes sense. It's chapter 1.
In chapter 1. Of course, it doesn't... Oh, it does kind of crunch up properly. Okay. Oh! Mosugu dazo. Oh, that's the dad. I was doing a Yatsuba voice for that.
Yatsuba was the ah. Motsu,
I think that's an O, not an ah.
It is an O, yeah. Oh.
Yatsuba.
Dazo. Yatsuba. Oh. Is she saying Otsu?
He's saying, a lot of times in manga, the tsu is just kind of like, arguably in a lot of different, they'll make up like gibberish, nonsense usage of hiragana or katakana that is like not technically pronounceable. So like that could just be oh, like she's just like drawn out.
Suge.
And that like that is like a small like where it's just drawing out the
she's
from
just
ge.
trailing off with that.
Yeah.
Tosan. Koko ie.
I think that's To-chan.
To-chan, yeah. It is To-chan. I think I said it right the first time. Koko ie gai supai. Hold on. Ga.
Ippai.
Oh, ippai. Okay. Koko ie ga ippai aruna.
Aruna. Lots of houses here.
Okay.
Ippai.
Oh, is she being
she's using this word here, ippai.
Yeah.
Amount necessary to fill a container. Ippai.
One squid.
One squid, that's right. Full. One squid. One boat. Yes. Full. It's lots of
So
houses.
she's saying, yeah. So Coco is
Here.
here.
Yes.
Ipai is full of houses here. What's Arunai or Aruna is
Aru is the
the
existence verb.
progressive.
No. Well,
Yeah.
we just went over that.
No, that's Iru. Yeah.
Well,
Aru is the.
they're both. Well, again, I'm not sure whether that aru was the existence verb or not, but iru and aru are existence verbs. Aru is for inanimate objects, and iru is for animate objects. So this is aru na because it's ie. She's talking about houses. So, and she's just adding na because it's like na, like yeah, right? Like she's asking her dad a question.
Oh, okay.
Like she wants him to agree with her.
そうだろう。お店あるぞ。What? Is it misemo? No, that seems off.
Omise
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, so I was right. So
mo
mo. Oh, because mo is a participle?
is a particle. It's the mo is the also particle.
Okay.
So he's saying there's
Omise,
also
mo.
because aru again
Aru.
same verb.
Yep. Zo.
So there's also shops.
Okay. God damn it, Yatsuba. Just yelling.
Omise moka. I don't know why she's excited about the concept of shops, but
Because maybe they came from places that didn't have shops.
I guess. I mean, he is driving like one of those little box trucks. They could have come from like a farm or something like that.
Suge. Hito. Guy. What?
Hito ippai iru.
Oh, yeah, hito ga ippai iru. Kyo. Well, I don't recognize that one. Kyo's.
Kyowa.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
Yeah.
Kyowa.
It's always annoying when they're changing fonts on you constantly. And Yotsuba has kind of a weird font. It's Comic Sans. It's fucking Japanese Comic Sans, man. Fuck.
Matsuika.
Fuck. Ooh.
Kyowa Matsuika.
Ooh's like that, motherfucker.
Yeah, and then it is Japanese comic song.
Matsurika.
Oh, that's a re. Okay.
Yeah.
Matsurika. Festival.
E is like that. The re is like that. So when it's shorter on the left, it's re. And when they're the same size or it's shorter on the right.
On the right, it's E.
Yeah.
All right.
So she's asking her if
is it a festival?
It's a festival?
Right? Kyo is today. Festival today?
Kyo wa matsuri ka?
Alright.
She is a dumb girl.
She is. She's 5.
That's no excuse.
Gakko da.
Throw her out of the car and get a new kid.
Gakko da. Gakko. Soy. I'm trying to. It's hard parsing
it. Yeah, parsing it is difficult.
Soy. Yeah. Let's think. Soy. Yeah. Ashita. Kara. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Natsu Yasu?
Yasumi.
Oh, Yasumi. Okay. Natsu Yasumi. Dana.
Yep.
Dana.
You can kind of see when they've when the hiragana is half size, either vertically
Oh,
or
he's dragging it up. Okay.
horizontally. It's dragging off like that.
Okay. So,
So yeah.
ashita kara natsu yasumi
Mm-hmm.
da na.
You want some help with
Something
this?
about summer vacation tomorrow.
Yep. Okay, so ashita, you got that.
It's tomorrow.
Kara.
That you can.
Kara.
So you can take that for anime for that.
Kara is the
Kara.
particle for from. It's the from particle.
Okay.
Kara is often paired with kara and A kara B made would be from A to B in English. So you could say something like Juji kara ni juji made yasumu. I'm going to go on break from 10 until noon.
Okay.
So what he's saying is, from tomorrow, it's summer break.
Got it.
He's not finishing up with made because he doesn't have to. But will often see kara and made paired together.
Okay. Just fucking waving at everyone. Yatsuba.
Tell me when you're changing pages.
I changed pages.
I guess I should listen to your flipping pages. You page flipper. Right. Is that a girl from Azumanga Daioh in the background?
Of the first panel on the page?
Yeah.
It could be. It also very well could be the neighbor girl.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of his characters seem to have the same face.
Oh, okay.
And hairstyle.
I mean,
so.
a lot of manga artists have that kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
Unless they do something really wild with the character, like Yotsuba.
Anmari no Ridasuto? No, that's E. Not Ri. Wait, what? No, that is Ri. Shorter on the left, Ri.
Yep.
So is no being a possessive, or is no at the beginning of a verb? No, it's a verb, so.
Sorry, what?
I'm just trying to figure out how to parse the sentence. So, Anmari no Ridasuto?
I believe it's this here.
Anmari. Okay. Yeah. So.
Because it's coming immediately in front of a verb, nori dasu, I believe it's not much.
Oh. Noridasu is a verb?
Because it's nori dasu. Usually, when it's unconjugated, a verb is going to be a kanji and then an u hiragana.
Okay. All right. So, Anmari noridasu to abunai zo.
And this is noridasu. They didn't put the kanji in for nori. Noridasu
no?
is a number of different things. Set sail, set out, embark on an adventure, begin a ride. It's made from to ride and to go out. So what I think they're saying, it's hard to tell. I need a 1 second. Pull out my magnifier. Read some of this. Oh god, that didn't help at all. It's all blurry.
All right. So, what are you trying to zoom in on?
The next kanji.
It's Abu.
Abunai Zol.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Abunai Zol is dangerous.
Oh. What is Anmari?
Not much.
I
I guess it would say it would.
Don't lean out too much.
It wouldn't be that dangerous to go wandering around.
What if? Well, she's waving out the window, so he's saying don't lean out too much.
Maybe that's what he's saying.
Because one of the other readings for Noridasu was to lean forward.
Oh, lean forward. Oh, you're right. Okay. Good call. Good call.
Yep. Context from the images.
That's crazy. Context. Who gets context?
I don't know. People actively reading.
That's fucking dumb.
All right. One-chan ga defuta.
Tefuta.
You're gonna have to help me with that one. Tefuta. One-chan. O-chan no fure.
Hand. Te, I know. Tocha mo fure. Futa, fure. Maybe he's waved to her.
Shit.
Maybe she wants him to wave.
Yes, let's see. Translate. Waved. Oh, okay. One-chan ga tefuta. It's a small e.
So it's not anything.
Yeah, she's elongating the te.
Right.
So tefuta. Let's see. Tefu. Tefuta. So it's a ta verb, so it's past tense.
Right.
So tefu. Well, she does also say fure in the next panel to her, or in the next bubble. So tefu. Te. Ta. Te. Buta. It's so weird. It's weird when they decide to use the.
he has to say.
Sure.
To-chan te ga hanase nai kara na ore no fun.
No, that's bun.
Oh, bun mo yotsu ba
Ba. Ga.
ga
Fu.
fute kun kure.
Kure.
All right. Weird. He doesn't use like possessive. He doesn't say tochan no te. Dad's
Um,
hands.
hanase. Hanase nai.
Hanase
Hanase.
nai. Can't say hands.
Hold on. Where's my notes? Notes. Let's see. Hanase. What is that? Hanase nai. Hana.
When you. This is a conjugation that you haven't learned yet.
Okay.
The conjugating into this is potential form. Uh,
But it also looks like it's a negative form of it.
yes. You conjugate out the stem, and you put e at the end. So hanasu, hanase, hanase nai means can't speak.
Okay.
So
So
hanase would mean that you can speak. So hanase nai means you can't speak.
so Tochan's te is hand, right? So Tochan te ga hanase nai karana. Would that is I mean it sounds like he's saying his hand can't do it.
I'm guessing because because he's driving. It like just from context clues. He's like, I
Yeah.
can't wave because I'm driving. Is what I'm getting from context clues, but that's just because I'm making the jump, not because ore no bun mo yotsuba ga futte kure. People talk about how it's good that it doesn't have a lot of kanji in it, but I would really love it to have more kanji.
I
Because
think this is but
go
I
ahead.
guess it would add some context, but I can understand why they suggested if you don't know any kanji, so you're just reading the words, so you can, I guess, get kind of a flow. But like the kanji would help me pick out when these things are particles and not parts of the
And
words.
it makes it harder to look things up. Like I look up kure, and I'm like, does it mean to give? Does it mean sunset? Does it mean night? Does it mean must not? And where does futte come into this? What the hell is futte? Futte, furu, fu? Is that a verb? Fu? Ugh. I think I need a different dictionary because things won't show up unless they're root dictionary form conjugation.
Okay, well let's see. Fu. Futa. Let's do some more on this. Let me be right back. Let me go see if I can find a dictionary.
Sure.
Huh. I've apparently lost my dictionary. Oh shit. I apparently have lost my dictionary.
That's not good.
Yeah. So, fu. Is it furu?
What comes up when I do fudu? Okay, fudu is to wave, to shake, or to swing. Which
Okay.
must be what they're trying to do. To wave.
Yeah.
God, wave your hand. One-chan ga te futta.
Lady waved her hand.
The older sister waved her hand.
Yep.
The lady waved her hand. That's fine. Translating One-chan is one of those really difficult things to do. Tosan mo fude.
Tochan.
Also
Tochan.
wave your hand.
Tochan
Tochan te ga
te
hanasenai kara na ore no
bun.
bun mo yotsuba ga futte kure.
What is bun? Bun.
Part or segment. It's usually like hanbun, like half of something. Like han
Minute,
is half.
dividing, range, rate, part, share, degree, segments.
So I think he's saying Yotsuba will have to wave for me.
Mm.
And then that is exactly what she does.
She waves to everyone.
She waves to everyone. Hora!
Suitazo.
Suitazo! Suita! Dako ni tsuita?
Doko?
Did I say dako?
You did.
Doko
Or even I think you said Daka.
Doko ni tsuita? Doko te Soria omae. Ah!
Ah!
Ah! Fuck.
Ji? Ja?
I don't know what that third hiragana is supposed to be.
John? Is that an N? Hold on. I got this one a lot in Duolingo. Let me see if I can. I think that's John.
The katakana drives me off the wall. Like, ja, I got.
Is that Boda,
It's
or am I?
ja, and then something.
What's the fourth character?
Bull. It's whole,
Ja.
and then Dakuten makes it bull. It's the third one I don't know. That could be so or no or n. It's so or n. I think it's n. But it's really hard to tell. Here, I'm gonna switch scenes for half a second.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, now the things won't come up because they decide that no, you want them to be under your other scenes because fuck you. Okay, so
Ja. Oh, it's
fucking hell. Why did enter just make that go away?
I have no idea. I don't like using the Windows I.
Which is it? No, fuck you. No. Which is it?
I think it's because of the way that, like, I'm not looking at the smiley part. I'm looking at the I part, and it's angled slightly more.
Look at my screen.
I know.
Which the fuck is it?
Okay, so wait, what are our options with those again?
I highlighted them on my screen. You can take a look.
Yeah. What's the first one?
So.
Ja sobo.
Jasobo da.
That doesn't sound right.
Jombo
Jumbo.
da. Neither of those make any fucking sense.
Well, it's in katakana, so loan word.
His name is John Bo.
No, I looked at I went back to Duolingo. John is Jo n,
Yeah, sure.
but this is Ja n.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You're saying it's Jo Bo. You're saying it's Jo for John.
Yeah, and this is Ja Bo.
Is this a character? Do we need to go on the Yotsubato wiki?
I think we need. I'm pretty sure it's a character. Because I've read through this volume before, and that is her dad's friend.
I mean, that's fine, but
I just don't remember what his name is. So whatever his name is, it's probably what we see here. And I'm assuming da is a particle of some sort.
Jumbo. Johnbo.
Jumbo.
Because his name is Jumbo.
Makes sense to me.
Because he's tall.
Of course, it's a 5-year-old.
Well, he's apparently 6'10" according to the Azumanga Daioh wiki.
Dude, he's tall. He's tall based on anyone's standard.
He's tall based on anyone's standards, not even just based on Japanese standards. I feel
Uh,
short. Fuck.
right? I don't even hit 6 foot.
Alright. Fuck. Alright. Well, thank
Next
you,
page.
Johnbo. Alright. Yo. Uso.
Usu.
Usu?
You forgot the sound effects of
Usu?
Paku?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know the first panel.
Ba-
Is that
oh.
gong? Gun? Goon? Go? And it's the truck shutting down.
I think it's because that's su, but it's the with the Dakuten it's z.
Z. Okay, Z. Alright. And then Patsu?
No, it's just ba.
No. Okay. I got it.
Like
And
I said,
then-
a lot of times with sound effects, they'll just add su's onto the end that just means fucking nothing. Because remember, a tsu is a double consonant sound. It means that whatever the next consonant should be is a double sound. There's no other consonant sound after that. It's just nothing.
Bong.
Bang.
Yo.
Us.
Jumbo. Hisashiburi. Hisashiburi da na.
Oh, Yatsuba.
Ga.
Ga.
Genki ni shite taka.
Oh god, he has an accent. He's like from Kansai or some shit.
Genki nishi. Is it nishite taka?
I think it's
Or is it
Genki ni
Genki ni shite ta?
Shite Taka. Fuck. He's like from somewhere that means he's having a different. He has a different dialect.
We gotta go. Jesus.
Fuck.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yamero. Yandawa. Mada.
Yo, is that da?
I think so.
Yanda? Yanda wa moda?
Mada.
Mada. I to yo aitsu yo
Yoga.
yoga hai no hold on. Yeah. Is that hai to
No, it's a
haita?
half size.
Haita.
It's a height. Yeah, haita kara.
Kara kone koneta konete
Konete.
konete. Oh Jesus!
Konete.
I hope Jumbo gets killed off in chapter 2.
I don't know what konete is.
Konete. Konete.
I really need a different dictionary. Fuck. That sucks. I liked the way this one's set up with just the answer right here in the little box.
Oops, I already had what I want. Konete. Oops, that's a te. Need. Ko. Nete.
It might come from. I don't think that's right. Again, you know, I feel like this person has a different dialect going on. So that doesn't help at all.
Jumbo have an accent. Yatsuba.
Random Google search says konete means not does not come. Or will not come.
Is Yatsuba a girl?
Yatsuba wa Yatsuba.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's probably enough for right now.
Yeah, that was an extra half hour more than we expected to do.
Yep. So,
I'm gonna end the stream.
your countdown,
Yes.
is that Nippon he?
Or Nihon.
Nihon?
And then you don't use he for particles.
I didn't. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Is that when you have Japanese class next?
No.
Oh. What's in 78 days, 16 hours, and 31 minutes and 15 seconds?
I don't know. It's not Nihongo.
No, I know that. That's why.
It's Nihon.
Are you guys going to Japan in September?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
We got 50% off of our air conditioning because it took them 3 fucking months to do it.
Oh.
So we budgeted out $1,500, not $1,500, $15,000 to do it. So we're getting 50% off. So we have $8,000 to spend.
Oh, jelly.
So we're going to Japan for the first time together. So I decided to put a countdown timer on my stream.
Oh.
M told me 2 weeks ago, and so
Okay.
yeah, she printed out a flyer to the Tokyo Game Show and showed me a picture of it.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're
Well, if you guys don't bring me back a Nippon Ham Fighters Gundam, I'm gonna be sad.
Nippon Ham Fighters Gundam. I will add that to the list.
That might be unreasonable to ask, because I don't think you guys are traveling to Hokkaido.
We don't know where we're going yet.
So.
You just want it because it's got ham fighters in the name, don't you?
Dude, except that